You ready, buddy? Let's keep going. Good morning, my friends. It is chilly, but at least it's daylight. Usually I'm walking in the dark because I take the girls to the school bus. I figure if they have to go in the dark, Chewy and I might as well go. He's got to go outside, and so we might as well all walk together at least that far. And the thing I'm learning is, number one, that it's amazing to get to talk with my daughters before they're fully awake. And the more important thing, at least for my health and well-being, is that you can do a lot more than you think you can. Let me tell you about what else I've learned during the last week. Attempt number 27. Okay, it's not really, but it feels like it.
I learned that if you have adopted internationally, bring every piece of paperwork with you that you have ever been given whenever you do anything involving their legal names. We celebrated by stopping at the tropical smoothie that was right beside the Secretary of State's office.
All right, we did it. She's official. It's my first time climbing in the passenger seat with a legally permitted driver. Here I go. Ha ha. Don't look so excited. It's gonna be great. Well, I'm a little weak in the knees, but we made it. We're home. First drive. Whew. Wow. My life is gonna change.
And then I pinched a nerve in my neck, and I couldn't do anything for longer than 10 minutes without the muscles starting to spasm. I spent the rest of the week moving between the floor and the couch and whatever small task I thought I could accomplish in my 10 minutes of free time.
Life keeps moving, and we have to keep moving with it. And it doesn't matter if you have to spend 10 minutes standing and then 30 minutes to an hour laying on the floor just to get your neck to stop spasming. You do what you gotta do. You gotta keep moving forward. You gotta keep doing what God has called you to do. So I've learned that I'm tougher than I think I am. This is the homecoming dress. Homecoming dance is tomorrow. The sewing machine feet finally came in, so I can actually start working on hemming the dress. Time to put my big girl pants on. Be brave. I wish my mommy was close. Which one of these is the right size?
I learned several things from hemming my daughter's first homecoming dress. I learned that it's important to cherish every moment, even the things that are difficult.
It's not rolling.
And let me tell you, putting in a rolled hem using a rolled hem foot is much more complicated than I remembered.
Oh, don't start doing that. Come on. Don't you start doing that. No.
And I learned once again why my husband is my hero. He's so amazing, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate him.
Can you come rub my shoulders?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you just take a break?
I have to tear it out back to there and try to get it started again.
Is anybody really gonna notice it?
If it starts to... If this starts to shred, then yes, because there'll be things hanging all off of it. This dumb foot is harder to use than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't remember being a rolled hem being this difficult. Of course, when was the last time I did a rolled hem? Probably when I was like 16. My mother was like, you need to learn how to do this.
You're like, no, I don't. Now you're going, dang it.
Well, I mean, I learned how to do it, but I was 16, you know.
It was many moons ago.
I think I need a new one of these things. What's the matter?
My thumbs or hands are getting tired.
Oh, you can stop. You don't have to squeeze that hard, but A, you don't have to squeeze that hard, and B, you can stop whenever you don't keep going. It's feeling better. Well, it's not perfect. It's not professional. Would definitely have been better if my mother or my sisters had done it. Ouch, Chewy. But is it okay? Is it okay? You okay, sorry? Is it good? Oh, it's good? Yeah, it's good. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chewy approves. He says it's fine. So I'm gonna go with it. Snazzy. Let's get the jewelry so we can remember all the moments.
I also learned that cherishing the moments to help her get dressed and do her makeup and fix her hair are special and important and can never be repeated.
You're killing me, Smalls. When I started this channel, really? Oh my gosh, come on. What do you smell? When I started this channel, I was battling with a full-on depression that just wouldn't quit. There it is. I've been waiting for this. I gotta stop and clean this up. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Do you want a treat, Chewy? You were a good boy. Thank you for doing your business outside and not in the house. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? No? Well, you're super cute. Look at that snaggletooth. Here, buddy. Okay. Back on the road. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, where was I? when I started this channel, I was in full-on depression mode. I was having headaches 24/7. I went to bed with a headache, woke up with a headache, and they would turn into migraines throughout the day. My doctors had no idea what was going on. And I was so frustrated because everybody kept telling me it was all in my head. And so I quit going to doctors because nobody had any answers for me. And so one day God told me to start this YouTube channel. And so I did. And my goal was just to live my life, film what I did, and share with you what God taught me along the way. And I've tried to continue doing that. And there's always a tremendous pressure to make each video more exciting, more fun, more to beat that YouTube algorithm. And let me just tell you, it's tough. It's tough if that's what you think about. So I do my best not to think about that. I do my best to focus on living my life the way God intended me to live. To be truthful and honest, to be a woman of integrity, to be a woman of faith, to live out what I believe in front of God and everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean the entire world, because I live it out on YouTube for everyone to see. So this week I want to share with you what God's taught me as I've dealt with neck spasms that have put me on the floor, and everything else that's happened in my life. Good things and a few bad things. Mostly some exciting things. No, Chew. Come on, we're going this way. You are so dirty. Look at this. Come here. Show them your feet. Look how dirty you are. Look at those dirty feet. That's because you scratch. That's because you scratch. You pee and then you scratch.
From my oldest daughter's first college open house, I learned that nobody really cares what you do. I laid on the floor all over the place in this campus, and nobody really cared. So, guys, just do what you need to do to take care of yourself.
When you think that you can't do it, that's a lie. You can. You can do it. You just have to make yourself do it. You may have to do it in small bites. You may have to do it a little at a time, step by step. You may have to do it in one small piece, one small step. But you know, I'm not going to let the dark, I'm not going to let the cold, and I'm not going to let the spasms in my neck and the headaches and all the other things get in my way. I'm going to keep trucking. I'm going to keep going. And you can too.
When my neck finally started feeling better, I started trying to get a few more things done. And I started with getting out into my vegetable garden. Things hadn't been touched in a while, and it was looking raggedy. I learned how to not grow cherry tomatoes. I learned if you don't stay on top of staking your tomatoes and keeping them pruned, they turn into a jungle, and it is just out of control. But I'm loving every second of harvesting as many tomatoes as I can get. I've been freezing them and cooking all kinds of fun things with them. So I will take as many as I can get until the end of the season.
Got an onion.
I learned that I don't need this many pepper plants, but boy is it fun, and I'm probably going to do the same thing again next year. I've learned a lot of great recipes. And as far as those pepper plants go, I've learned that you can actually freeze peppers. You remove the stem and the tip of the pepper to keep it from getting mushy in the freezer over time. Then you remove the seeds in case you don't want your peppers that spicy. These are pretty hot, so I'm removing the seeds. Once you've chopped the peppers into whatever size pieces you need, then you spread them out onto a cookie tray covered by wax paper. Then you put that cookie sheet into the freezer and flash freeze your peppers for 1 to 2 hours. Once they're solidly frozen, then you can bag them up and make sure to label them so that you know how long they've been in the freezer. When you're ready, you can pull them out, and I plan to use mine to make some fresh, hot, spicy salsa right in the middle of winter. Yum!
I've learned that my dog's gonna make me stop every time he smells something. Seriously. I've learned that I can keep going. I can keep doing it. I just have to choose one thing to focus on at a time. Keep my 3 priorities in mind: God, family, and my health and well-being. And then choose one thing that I want to accomplish for that day. And if I get other things done, great. But if not, that's okay. And along the way, God teaches me other things. God teaches me new lessons every step of the way. Hey, Chewie. There he is. Hello. I know. You're my snuggle buddy, aren't you? Yes, you're my snuggle buddy. Yes, good boy. Are you here to help me? Are you here to help me? Would you like a cookie? Oh, you're so good.
I've learned once again that I must be thankful for the little things in life, for the moments to celebrate, and thankful for the health that I do have.
What? I don't have any pants. You're very distracting.
That I must be thankful just for the moments that I'm alive and the small joys, like my dog trying to help me fill out my gratitude journal. This whole experience of being limited in what I can accomplish, even more so than I normally am, has taught me that I am entirely dependent on my Heavenly Father. I've learned that I must yield. I have to turn to Him. I have to yield myself to Him. That I must pray and talk with Him about my concerns and my feeling insufficient, and know that He is sufficient, that He is enough, and that what I ask for, if I am asking for what is within His will, that it will be granted. That whatever we ask, we know that we have what we have asked of Him, because He hears us when we pray. If you haven't seen my video about my prayer journal, I encourage you to go watch it. It might be a strategy that works for you. In the meantime, let's get back to my walk and finish up this video for this week.
You are
You're such a scammer. Look at you. Every time I stop to look at anything pretty, you think you get a treat. Because you're pretty. Wow, look at that morning view. I don't get to see this very often anymore. Look at that sunrise. Come on, Choo-Choo.
Well, Chewy and I are almost done with our walk, and I need to focus so that I make sure we don't get run over by cars when we hit the part that's got traffic. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button to encourage YouTube to share this video with others. We'll see you next time. Bye. Chewy, tell them you can't wait to read their comments. No? No? Tell them to like and subscribe. Well, you tried. That's all you can do. Say bye, guys. See you next time. You're not helpful.